needs my attention? Is someone trying to get in? No? Okay. All right, I'll put it in the chat. So there we go. So that is the non-streaming version because it's message slash stream, but I believe you can do message slash invoke or something like that. I can look at the code, but something like that. I can here. Let me see. So A2A slash is it handler? I'm trying to figure out what the name of the protocol is, but something like that. So that and I agree that's not perfect, but I'm just trying to, you know what I mean?
Yes. I got the point. Thank you.
One thing that I might have Jet work on also, since I think it would be great, and we haven't prioritized it, would be also, I don't know if this would help you, but you can let me know, is if we supported MCP. Would that be helpful, or do you specifically want curl, like more like just a JSON request?
Yeah, for now it's curl. You mean that if we will wrap the agents as MCPs?
Yeah,
that's what you're saying. Yeah, potentially it might be. Yeah, it could be a good idea. Because it's still work in progress, right? It's not ready yet.
No, but we were going to do that anyway at some point. So I'm just, you know what I mean? So, but hopefully, yes. I think, let me know if this works for now.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Next up. So, it wouldn't let me. So I have the next one. Wanted to bring a PR to people's attention. So I added the ability to for the tool server to be able to pass in a token. So what it does currently is basically now if you pass a token, if you have a bearer token in the request for a Kubernetes tool call, it will use that to reach out to the API server. So this is useful, for example, if you have, if you're calling out to the, if you have some flow where you're calling out to the tool server with an existing token, right? So, or maybe you're using Agent Gateway for like a token exchange or something like that, but there's some token that is making it to the server, and then you want to use that server for that token for authentication with the API server rather than the service account token. So I just wanted to, bring this to people's attention. I don't think there should be anything particularly controversial here, but I think this is a pretty important piece of functionality. So I just wanted to bring it to people's attention. Dimitro.
Yeah, I just added comment there that this will work only for the kubectl right now, right?
Yes. Because
what about the others? Like, do you think we need to extend it to others in a way?
So let me see. I'm worried. I don't think that like Istio-CTL, for example, supports.
Yeah, they do not.
Token. Yeah.
So I think this solution is a little bit like limited to only to the kubectl commands.
Yeah.
And also, I think we might need in future to have a bit more control over tools working in different contexts, to allow like remote context and so on and so on. So maybe we need to think how to evolve from here to something a bit more, generic, which will work for all the other tools.
Oh, because you can attach. You're saying if you could do something like put the authentication in the context or something like that.
Yeah, something. I don't know. And it's there are multiple ways how we can try to address it, but I think the current default limitation, right? We have only one, let's say, service account, which is the same one as you have default in the pod for the tools, right?
Yeah.
And that one has currently like almost like cluster level access, right?
Right.
So but there are scenarios where you want to have, for example, remote cluster, which will mean you need to provide, I don't know, like kubectl, kubecontext, something differently. So the question is like, do we want to run it as a separate pods, or do we want to like pass it through like on this header in the way, or some other option? Like there are also the concern is if you do everything in the same pod, so others should not have access to the different context, right? It should be isolated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
why I like using the, if you use the user token or the, the incoming token.
yeah, if you want to continue out this way, maybe we can rewrite the current tools to use, in this case, we need to stop using the CLI and just switch everything to the
client Go.
direct Go clients.
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, we wanted to do it at some point, but then it was faster to do it with CLI. So
Yeah.
if we will go this direction, then okay, then we will have a better control and we can support all the JWT tokens and everything. So
I also think it's worth like, the Kubernetes tools in here are kind of like the most useful, right? I would say they're like they're like the other tools in this pod are nice to have, but they're definitely not, right? There's probably a set of 10 Kubernetes tools that are actually the ones people use. And so, yeah, like making a hardened, like some sort of a version that supports all those use cases and uses client Go instead of CLI, right? I think that is probably a good idea.
But there are also other ways to authorize, like if you want to authorize using like, the AWS native mechanism or Azure or other, there are other ways how you can get this like tokens and things, and we need to explore it a bit more how we want it. But I think this one, you're right, it will cover like 90% of demand.
Yeah. So I will say again, also like like the art, so that I don't want to talk about closed source, but like Solo, right, has a feature in our agent gateway that allows you to exchange tokens via an OIDC flow, right? So you could exchange your user token for like an AWS IAM, like that sort of thing, and then plug it in here. So we obviously need to, that might not support everything, but I think that like that's sort of on behalf of Flow is becoming more like that's the pattern that I'm hearing more and more about. But I agree, like the different supporting different clouds and all that stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Great.
Cool. All right. So I'm not going to merge this quite yet. I think I want to do a bunch of internal testing on my side just to make sure it behaves the way that I expect. But once I do that,
does it have the other side, like from the Kagent itself? You have a branch with this.
Yeah. So it should. So Kagent can already pass along tokens. Okay. So or can already pass along headers, right? So this is just looking for a header. But that's what I want to test. I just want to make sure that it behaves, make sure that it makes it to the API server correctly, and the API server correctly, behaves the way I expect, and blah 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 blah, and all that stuff. So I'm not ready to merge this yet, but I'm just want to put this out there. Cool. All right. Well, that's all I have for today. I'm hoping to get more.
And just a question: if you pass this token and you generate like a temporary file with kubeconfig with that token, will it be working this way?
No. So it just passes the token directly into the CLI. It doesn't use any kind of file.
Yeah, I know. Currently, yes. I'm saying, in order to support it with other tools, can we generate like kind of temporary file for that?
Potentially. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not familiar. But I also don't want to go down too much of a rabbit hole.
Yeah, I'm just okay.
But in general, I mean, maybe again, I don't know. I'm not super familiar with with kube configs. I know how they I know they work, but I don't know like if Istio lets you pass in stdio file for the kube config or something like that. I honestly don't know. like it would require quite a bit of digging.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I see we have a bunch of the folks from Ancestry on the call. Did y'all have anything you wanted to chat about?
I didn't. We've ran into some snags at our company with blocking GitHub, so we're working on making contributions possible again from inside. So we're a little bit blocked.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
the
easy
NPM
solution. That's so annoying.
worm freaked a lot of people out. So
There. Well, there's an easy solution. If you're like me and you're really early at your startup, you know, they give you a lot of permissions. So then you just, there you go. It's easy. No, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Yeah, what's I don't even know. Like, is there like a series of resolution steps? Or you're just basically waiting for IT to loosen up.
yeah, we're putting together some solutions and working with InfoSec. So I think we'll have something soon. We'll see.
All right. Well, sorry to hear that. I'm always hoping for more good news in the new year.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else have anything they want to share? All right. Trying to think if there's anything else. Just general things I want to talk about. No, I don't really have anything. I just heard back about my Colo talk at Kagent, or not Kagent, for KubeCon EU. I got rejected. So people might start hearing back for those if they applied.
And mine got rejected, and then it got waitlisted again, and now I'm just sat waitlisted. But I have no idea. I should probably actually start doing some prep for it, to be honest, just in case it actually happens. So
I don't. I want to say
doubt
I have
it.
never been accepted for a KubeCon talk.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's this. I don't know what they're doing over there. You know.
Actually, I got an acceptance, but that was for a poster presentation at main track.
Nice.
It's a
Nice.
project around that. I submitted around like agent gateway and agent as well, but I couldn't get that accepted in MCB agent XAID co-located.
Yeah, that's the one that I got. I wonder what are they going to talk? Anyway, I'm curious if any case
Yours must get accepted because you're a major maintainer here. So
really not. I had both of my core KubeCon and my Colo rejected. So what are you gonna do?
are you going to attend by any chance?
I would like to, most likely. The only thing that would stop me is stuff with the dog, but the like 95, 99%. Yeah.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah. I was definitely looking forward to it. Amsterdam's a cool spot in the spring.
I think it's a 14-hour flight for me, so yay.
Where are you located?
Calgary.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
so
easy from Boston.
Yeah, I think it takes me into the UK and then down over to Amsterdam. So
Really?
Yay.
Amsterdam Airport's bigger than UK.
yeah, it is. Yeah, but it's just Calgary's useless. There's just nothing direct. But isn't there a Toronto Container Days thing coming up as well? Is that one? Did I see that?
Jet, do you know anything about that? Jet's in Toronto.
Oh no, he's over there, isn't he? Yeah, I'm sure I saw that they were starting one.
Wait, do you mean KCD?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're running one in May in Toronto.
That's it. Yeah.
You should put for a talk, Jet.
Yeah. No, I was planning to do one, and Arca was also telling me maybe we could do it together, like a workshop.
Oh, nice. Yeah, for sure. Cool. All right. Well, unless you've got anything, I think we can probably head off. I'm hoping these will start heating up again in the next couple of months as we start getting back into it. I think like on the solo, I don't know about how y'all are feeling, but on the solo side, like we've got so much work to do, and like so we're definitely hiring, and so we're picking back up, but it's been a crazy few weeks.
Yeah. Well, what was it? You did the Agent Gateway had the big release just before Christmas, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And that broke all my demos, so that was fun.
Yeah, the next version of that's coming out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, been a lot of cool stuff happening there as well. We've been doing some really cool work there. It's been cool to see how what's the word, receptive people are to a new proxy. We weren't sure, but it's been really cool to see that. So all right.
And there's a call tomorrow, right? There's a AI with agents.
A what?
Sebastian and somebody else. They're doing a demo.
Where?
They're doing a
When?
live tomorrow. I'm not crazy. It's a K agent. They're building with agents, just in case anybody wants to.
Where's the link?
Holy Christ! It's all over LinkedIn. I've probably shared it about a dozen times.
Okay, I'm not on. I don't really check LinkedIn. I probably should. I don't really check much of anything. I'm pretty off the grid.
I wish I could say the same. I live on LinkedIn. I'm trying to find it, literally. What have researched it recently? There it is. You're in it. Oh, no, not you. It's the other Etienne. My bad.
Oh, Eitan Suez, probably.
Yeah. But it's this. Thank you, Tom.
And he's doing it
It's
with
quicker than me.
with Sebastian. Yes, I thought you meant a different
Yeah.
Sebastian. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
It's a problem. Too many people call the same thing.
No, that's next Wednesday,
No, is it?
January 14th.
Jesus, I've completely lost the calendar. Well, it's next Wednesday anyway. Still time to sign up.
Yeah, still time to sign up. I'll bump that when that happens. So thank you for pointing that out. I'll make sure to bump that.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Well, have a wonderful rest of y'all's day, or rest of your week, rest of your day. Again, happy New Year, everyone. Looking forward to a great 2026. Yeah. All righty. Talk to y'all later.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Take care. Bye.